Good morning, jr6. How are you today? Let's start to complete our lesson today, which is called Dangers of Electricity and How to Deal with It. Okay, in the last video, we talk about the dangers of electricity, and also we have three dangers of electricity, three types of the dangers of electricity, like electric fire, electric shock, and electric burns. The last video we finished the electric fires and the reasons that causes electric fires. Now we are talking about the electric shock. What does it mean by electric shock? It means that the shock that is result from passing of electric current through the human body. If the electric current passed through your body, passed from one part of your body and then comes out from the other part, so the electric shock may happen. What are the reasons for or of the electric shock? The electric shock happens when the body is apart from the electric circuit, closing it, causing the flow or the passing of the current inside your body. This happens when, or the reason for electric shock, number one, if the part of your body touches a wire that has an electric current and touching the ground, like this picture. If your hand touches a wire that has an electric current and touching the ground. Number two, touching the wire of an electric current and touching material conducting electricity and connected to the ground. Number three, when you touch the two wires conducting electricity, like this, when you touch these two wires connecting the electricity, so it may cause the electric shock. There are some first aid when accidents occur as a result of electric current. Number one, we have to insulate the injured from the electric current by disconnecting electricity or pushing him with a piece of wood or plastic. Don't touch him, touch him or insulate this injured by a piece of wood, because a piece of wood or plastic are bad conductors of electricity. Number two, we have to call the physician immediately. We have to call the doctor immediately and then facilitate his breathing. Okay? And also, we have to maintain the heartbeat by pressing on the chest. And if the injured can't breathe, start artificial respiration immediately. So these are the first aid to do with the injured when accidents occur as a result of electric current or as a result of electricity. The last type in the direct injuries, which is the electric burns. The electric burns means they are the burns that resulting from electricity. They are the burns that resulting from electricity and also causes the damage of the body tissue. Don't forget it. Okay? The burns that resulting from the electricity and causes damage of the body tissue, they are electric burns. What are the reasons of electric burns? If you touch a part of the body directly to an electric current source, so it causes burns. Or touch a fire or a spark. This picture called spark. this spark or fires that resulting from the electric fire. Or if you touch an electric machines that generate heat, like iron, like heater directly, so it burns your hand and causes damage to your body tissue. The last part in our lesson today, the precautions to deal with electricity. What are the precautions to deal with electricity? Number one, not don't place or don't place several or more than one don't place or don't plugging more than one machine in one socket, in the same socket. Don't place several connections in the same socket to avoid the overload, to avoid the electric overload that causes electric fires. Number two, don't insert a metal object in the socket, like the fork, like nail, like screwdriver, like any metal wire. Don't insert a metal object in the socket. Number three, place a piece of plastic in the socket. You have to place a piece of plastic like this picture. You have to place a piece of plastic in the socket to prevent anyone insert any object in the socket. Okay? Number four, don't touch the electric machines that are connected to the electric current. Don't touch the electric machines that connected to the electric current with wet hands, because the water is a good conductor of electricity. Number five, don't leave an electric machines that generate heat connected to the electric current while taking a bath. You have to disconnecting the machines that generate heat to avoid or to prevent the electric fires. Number six, don't touch any electric machine or fix it or clean it when they are connected to the current, to the electric current. You have to disconnecting this machine to fix or clean the machine. Okay, so don't touch any electric machines to fix it or clean it when they are connected to the electric current, to avoid the electric shock. Number seven, don't place the flammable materials like curtains, like furnitures, like clothes, like covers, like rugs, carpet, paper, any flammable materials near to the electric machines that emit heat, like iron, like heater, like lamp, to avoid electric fires. And also, don't place electric wires extending on the ground, so that one trip on them while walking, like this. So you have to put it in this socket or in this shape. Don't leave it extending on the ground, so one of them or one trip on them while walking. The last one, don't leave the wires naked and not insulated to avoid the electric shocks. Don't leave the wires like these pictures. You have to insulate the wires, okay, to avoid the electric shocks. Thank you, Junior 6, for listening. Goodbye.